A couple weeks ago, we kind of talked about expectations and where we see this team going, and I think I'm not gonna my expectations have gone up for this team. I'm not gonna sit here and say I expect a national championship or even a Final Four, but my feeling about making a run is better. I think we have a
Mhm.
better chance of making a run than we did a couple weeks ago. We stopped playing like a bunch of joy boys, started playing serious basketball, and I feel a lot better about where the direction the team is heading. Uh, what about you guys?
Yeah, what I like is that they've gotten back to being more physical and rebounding, and that
Mhm.
they've developed a little more of an inside game with the bigs,
Yeah.
and their three-point shooting is finally showing up.
Hmm.
I mean, we talked about Tang hitting the shots. Scott didn't hit the shots the other day, but he's been hitting them. Kohler hit them the other day. Even Fears is starting to hit them. And I saw video the other day that had predictions for teams that based on their floor and their ceiling, and I think they got ours right. They might be a little more positive about the ceiling than I was thinking. They said our floor was the round of 32, which depending on the matchup and if we show up, that I think that's somewhat accurate.
Yeah.
And the ceiling was national runner up, and I
Hmm.
will take that all day. I that we're not, a team without flaws or anything like that. And there's a night where we could possibly not show up, but we're playing our best basketball at the right time, and that's what you want to have happening when you get to March.
Do you agree with that ceiling?
I think so.
Okay.
I think, yeah, if we're playing our best basketball, there's a chance to get there.
Okay, if you're going to make your ceiling national runner-up, like you might as well just make it the national champion.
And
I feel like if you're
I
in that
agree.
game,
I see that point
you're
too.
in that game, your ceiling is to win the national champion.
I was going to say if you win a Final Four game against whoever you're playing, I can't imagine there's a team you would play in the national championship that you just have no chance of beating. But
It's just hard for me to move that up right now.
But you
I
can make
don't
the same argument to me. Like I think the ceiling's probably Final Four, but like if they
Yeah,
can make it to the
that's
Final
kinda
Four,
how I took
they could
that's kinda
easily
how I
make it to
took
the
that runner
national
up.
championship game.
Yeah,
I'm
that's kinda how I took that runner up one, was basically, Final Four, but, like, toss up to win the Final Four matchup.
like can what I guess that's fair. Like you can because I do think this is a team. I think ceiling's Final Four as well. Um, maybe it's because I haven't seen us win a Final Four in like 16 years,
Yeah.
17 years.
Yeah.
But like I think this team can be there. I think there are probably 5 to 6 teams that are actually better than us.
Yeah.
I think
Mhm.
we can beat one of those teams, and I don't know if we can beat 2 or 3 of those teams that are better than us.
Yeah.
And to win a Natty, you're going to probably have to win against 3 teams that are better than us.
Yeah. Yeah, and I agree with that. I think like it's
That's fair.
one thing to win one game. Like let's say in whatever one of these brackets, we've got Duke. It's us against Duke to get to the Final Four. I could see us beating Duke in a one-game situation, very similar to what we did in 2019. But then it's not just beating Duke. Obviously, then it's you get to beat another team that's probably just as good as Duke, and then another team that's probably just as good, if not better, than Duke. So I just have a hard time seeing us. This is a long way of saying it. Like winning 3 of those games in a row. Like I could definitely see us upsetting a team to get to, well, if we're a 2 seed, we wouldn't be upsetting someone to get to the Elite Eight. But I could see us upsetting a good team at some point in this tournament to get one round farther than we were kind of expecting or feel like we can. But it's the games that follow where I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, we played Duke well during the regular season too.
We did.
But
Yeah.
probably could have won that one. But
like
March Madness is all about matchups too.
Totally.
It Izzo's great at figuring that stuff out. So
yeah. Look, they have the best coach in the country for this. Yeah. Like, there's no other person that would rather have coach this team.
We might even have the best point guard in the country for it. I mean, Shabazz Napier-esque run.
Yeah. And that's what I think March is about. you see these teams that go on runs, it's all about. I mean, they have these great guards. I mean, the last couple of years, maybe not the best example. I mean, Florida was just kind of a dominant team all around, but we'll see. I mean, I feel good about where they're at. I think seed-wise, they're pretty locked into a 3 with a pretty good chance at a 2. I'll be interested to see what happens because, I mean, 3 out of the 5 brackets we looked at has us as a 2 seed. It'll be interesting to see what happens if they lose to Michigan on Sunday. But if they beat Michigan on Sunday, I cannot fathom a world where we wouldn't be a 2 seed.
I will be
Assuming we beat
celebrating
Rutgers,
on
obviously.
Sunday.
Yes, correct. Assuming we beat Rutgers. And I don't know what would have to happen. Is there any chance beat Rutgers, beat Michigan? Let's just say Big Ten tournament. I don't even know because I really don't think that has too much of an effect on the seeding. Is there any chance that a 1 seed, if UConn or Arizona dropped one of their next couple games?
I don't think so, but I did see somebody mention it as a possibility. I don't remember who it was. It was some actual notable reporter, but I don't remember. Yeah.
Here's my thought. Right now, I think the best win of the season is Wisconsin at Michigan. I think that's the best win of any team.
Yeah.
And if we win at Michigan, I think that would now be the best win of the season.
The only pushback to that I could see, even if it's not really founded on much, is that it's like Michigan already won the Big Ten and they're so guaranteed to be a 1 seed that they might just not even care.
Yeah.
I also think, I mean, Arizona has so many ranked wins this year.
Yeah, I mean, they would need
many.
Like I said, they would need something crazy to happen. Like they're going to need one of the other 1 seeds to drop.
Like
Plane
one
crash.
or 2 or something. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Arizona has the most ranked wins.
Yeah, so probably not them.
in the country. So that, you're probably looking at trying to catch UConn, which is
A bird flies into UConn's jet. No Captain Sully to save the day.
That happened to Michigan had a plane issue a couple of years ago.
They did.
Yeah,
they made
I remember that.
year, so hopefully they have really safe.
Yeah,
travel.
they won the Big Ten tournament that year, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, but I mean, UConn lost to St. John's pretty handily at one point, so it's not impossible. But
yeah,
I think there's a lot of fodder to fight through there.
I think you're right.
And we'd also be in the West, which kind of
I got a certain point.
Well,
then
you're going to give Arizona the 1 seed in the West.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, that's extremely true.
Yeah, then you do worry about running into like if you're a 1 seed, then you're running into like Duke or someone or Florida or UConn as a 2 seed. It's like, well, kind of 6.
The best 2 seed and the worst 1 seed.
Florida would be the one to worry about being a 2 seed there. I mean, the ACC is garbage.